What's up,
G
fellas?
G always trying to find me for missing. I didn't know. Like, is this an excused absence for pay, or is he paywall?
Dang, you're not AWOL, you paywall.
You paywall.
Pay, you get the big fine. I'm hitting you with the fine right off the back, bro. You
I
might
don't
have
know.
told us. Nah, he's skipping school, bro. I know what he did.
Okay.
What
He
are you
went to go
doing?
see. He went to go see Deadpool, bro. I already know. I know that's what he
Deadpool.
did. He went to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. I know that's what he did. He ain't gonna tell nobody. And I bet you if he hears enough of this, he gonna jump in the live chat, try to defend where he at. But nah, bro, he's getting the big fine from me, bro. He went and seen Deadpool, but pay you too late. I already seen it, and I'm going to see it again.
A lot of
X-Men
hype with
for
that
life,
movie,
baby.
man.
X-Men for life.
Did it live up to the hype?
Oh my God, did it ever?
Yeah,
Oh my God, did it ever?
I've been seeing all kind of Deadpool stuff at the store and stuff like T-shirts and all kind of everything. Everywhere I look is Deadpool.
Yeah, it's top 5 or 6 Marvel movie all time.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's like that, bro.
That's
like
a
that.
lot coming from you.
It's a lot. It's like that, bro. That movie go hard.
You've seen all of them multiple times, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's top 5 or 6. It go hard in the paint. It really does.
Right.
Yeah.
It's better than the first Black Panther.
Ooh.
Oh, put him on the spot.
It depends on what you like. It depends on what you like.
I like Black Panther.
Well, I'm not gonna put no spoilers out there. I'm not gonna hit nobody over the head, but I'm telling you, it's top. It's up there. It's the best Marvel movie since Endgame. I'll say that.
This probably hits better for me than it does Black Panther because I'm a huge comedy fan.
Mm. You're gonna give it a 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
I'm gonna have to go see it, man. I haven't been to the theater in a long time.
10 out of 10, B-Dirt. You're gonna give it a 10.
I haven't either, B-Dirt.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I don't get to the theater before August 31st, we ain't going to the theater until March.
It's a wrap.
Football season, baby.
Hey, B-Dirt, I seen the meme you sent me, man, earlier. Talk about when your family asks you questions at 1 o'clock on Sundays. Hey, man, I almost fell out of my work chair laughing so hard, man. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, Sunday from 1 to midnight.
I didn't see that meme. That must have been one of the things you made me ignore, Big G.
I can't make you do nothing, bro. What is you talking about?
Inundated,
man. You see so much stuff. The stuff I need to see, I missed because of you.
No.
Yes.
No. You take,
you
blame for yourself. Blame for yourself.
I'm gonna go back and look for it. B Dirt. The bad part about it is, man, this Joker send one to the homies, send it to PYB, send it to know-it-alls, and send it to sometimes that's rather cavalier. So when you get that one text, you be like, damn G. I'm saying damn G 4 times.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That's big facts. That's big facts, man. Big facts. Yeah.
You play too much.
Yeah.
Did you guys check out the Olympic opening ceremonies? Or well, you was at work, B Dirt. You probably was too, Big G.
Yeah, I seen it though. I seen it on the rewind.
Big negatory.
When you like me, you out at 4:30 in the morning and back at 11:30. So I saw it.
Yeah.
But it's gonna come on again, I think, in a replay this evening.
Yeah, I seen it I had the big rewind, the big record button hit at the crib. So when I got home, I watched it because I wanted to make sure I had all the information for the homies overtime tonight.
Man, I've seen a lot of people floating on pontoons in my life. I'm good.
The big pontoon.
Yeah,
and that was a huge pontoon, bro. Gee, man, at Christmas, that was a freaking yacht. I don't know what the heck that was.
We got barges over here in Pittsburgh. I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, B Dirt. So you don't watch the Thanksgiving Day parade and stuff?
Hold on a second. Afton Ford said, I saw Snoop carrying the torch and an Assassin's Creed looking dude. Snoop low-key tried to crip walk with a torch. Did you see it? I saw the replay of it. He tried to, but he couldn't get it. Like the balance was a little hard, so he aborted pretty quickly.
You know what was hilarious too? The torch looked like some big ganja.
It did look like him.
It looked like some
especially
big
with Snoop
ganja.
carrying it. Yeah,
It looked like some big
for sure.
ganja. I couldn't get that picture out of my head for the big ganja. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Snoop,
yeah.
Snoop running with the big ganja, man.
It looked very fitting in Snoop's hand. I'll leave it at that.
Oh my God, man. I was
It
rolling.
did.
I was rolling, man. I was rolling.
Hey man, are y'all surprised that I'm not as big? Do you realize Snoop was a true gangster? Murder was the case 30 years ago.
Yeah, facts.
And now he endorses everything. He's welcome everywhere. He's loved.
Doing shows with Martha.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's big facts, but what a way to change your image, bro. I mean, he's the poster child for changing your image. Poster child. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's America. That's America right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
You go from gangster to carrying the Olympic torch.
Yeah. Loved across the world, across the whole globe. They love him. Snoop.
Yeah. France went crazy for him.
Mm-hmm.
This
Facts.
is true.
Yep.
But fellas,
Yeah.
what we gonna get into tonight, man? We're gonna get into as the show title talks about in the thumbnail, we're gonna talk about the top running backs and inside linebackers. We're gonna get some training camp news. I got a new way to questions up so we can talk about whatever strikes you, and we can talk about that. And it's everything that's going on in the AFC North the past few days. So that's how we're gonna get down with this tonight. No pay, so you know, more talk time for G. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. Brent Howe, Afton, the #1 general, Daniel Red. What up, homie? Said you were spot on about something, G.
Hold on a second. Mom, don't turn us off because Pay ain't here. We still gonna
Miss
gonna turn it off.
Yeah, I think she only turns into the show to hear Pay.
Oh, that's bias.
Yeah,
I'm hitting her with the bias sign.
And listen, Pay the only one she ain't met yet.
That's bias. I'm giving her the full bias sign. Bias.
Afton's in tears in the chat because she misses Pay.
No way, she said that.
No. Yeah, I see it.
Afton, you got the Dream 3 here. Afton said, get your rhythms up, Big G. You
I ain't slipping.
Gene said, Pay got a gun show, man. The people like Pay, man.
Yeah,
hey, Pay.
They making up stuff for Pay, man.
Pay for the people.
Yeah, that can't be validated, bro.
people.
That can't be. You making up stuff. I don't know about all of that, man.
Hey, Pay is actually my family, and I don't like him like that. So I don't know what you guys talking about.
His HR notification can be validated at this point, bro. I ain't riding with all that talking about he had this and that, bro. He went to go see Deadpool.
Jar Devil, what up? Pittsburgh Toddy, what up?
Yeah.
Everybody in the live chat. Like I said, John C. Jay Steed in the building. What up, Jay Steed?
Hey,
yeah.
Afton, if you're around for overtime, I have a very Pay-esque subject in the overtime. So we'll put our thinking caps on for that one.
Big fine.
Big fine. Woo! Man. Got him.
Man, people just be knowing I'm doing a podcast 8 o'clock every Friday for the past 3 years.
Once again, you pushing it on somebody else. It's not their fault.
You
sound like the Miami Hurricanes wide receiver. You sound like it. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, man. I took my phone. I pulled it down to put the flashlight on. I realized I had my ringer on. I never have my ringer on. I had to get hit somehow on accident, and that was about 20 minutes before the show started. I'd have got fined too.
It's okay.
I get people texting me that are in the live chat will text me stuff that they don't want to say in the live chat or won't get on the live chat. We'll get kicked off.
Peter, that's common because I get that sometimes too, bro.
Yeah.
I get this from people, because I be in them streets. So I get people that I deal with in them streets, man. And they're like, man, I can't put that up there because I know I'll get kicked off or they'll pull it down and won't get noted and all whatever else. I was like, yeah, don't say that.
All right, we got all the pleasantries out of the way, man.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Mother of Afton in the building. What up, Miss Kathy? Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. You know how it go. If you're watching on YouTube, we're not going anywhere. We're gonna be right here. If you listen on audio platform, be it Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, wherever you're listening, we have to hear a few words from our partners, pay a couple, and we'll be right back to get into all the Steeler and AFC North news right after this. And we're back on a Friday night. I said pump your brakes, didn't I? This is the homies, man. On the homies podcast.
Yeah,
you gonna find me for that?
You pump your brakes.
Hey, man. The fines y'all gonna get rough this year. But you know what? See, Peter, how you do me, man? See how you do me?
Get myself.
Andre Coleman.
Yeah, Dre Coleman in the building.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get off with some. Let me see what we got here. We always got something, man. I don't want to mix it up with the overtime stuff. We're gonna get into our running backs and stuff. Okay, let me
we got football. That's what we got,
man. B-Dirt, I was so hyped on Wednesday. That's why I'm taking a chill pill right now because my blood pressure was sky high.
I see it came out smaller than I thought, but can y'all see some of the something?
Yeah.
Go ahead, pick something to talk about it, B-Dirt.
Well, you gotta talk about Slim Shiesty.
Okay.
Oh, Slim Shiesty. We got the buzz cuts are in the building. T came with a buzz cut. Jamar Chase came with a buzz cut, but none of them did it like Joe B. He bleached blonde, man. That thing looks like it's plugged in.
He looked like Eminem in 1999.
Little Eminem. I've heard the Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. I've heard that one. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, man. And I really like to, they asked him why he did it. Going at like after the first training camp day at practice, they did the interview and they asked him why he did it. He said, "I was bored." That was it.
Wow. To be young and rich. To be young and rich, boy. Young and rich.
That's what the graphics say. I got old. That's what he said. But B-Dirt. Okay, so enough about Slim.
Oh, I got a shot. I do have a shout out though. Quad Father said Chick was awesome on Wednesday. B-Dirt. We had a Bengals legend on our podcast on this past Wednesday. Chick Ludwig, who covered was a beat writer for the Bengals from 97 to 2009, still does post-game shows and works on WLW 700. He was on, and man, if you didn't see it, you should check it out. Just the history and some of the stories he told were pretty awesome. Even if you're not a Bengals fan, you're just a football fan. He was a pleasure to have on, and a great guy.
That was Wednesday's show?
It was Wednesday's show, the day before his 70th birthday.
Okay, yeah, we got to check that out, definitely. I didn't, because we was on Pump Your Brakes at the time. But 2
weeks before that, we had Jake Lisco from Justin Lacey had him on from the Locked On Bengals podcast. So we've had a couple of good guests, and we got some more stuff working. So,
yeah, good stuff, man. So, super chat from the one, the only, Mr. Matrix Man, Claude Bishop, the homie. What up, Claude? Claude, another positive message for Pay. Go ahead and read that, B-Dirt.
He said, "Hello, everyone. Driving while listening to what will probably be another terrible show because Pay isn't in the show tonight. LOL." Claude, come on, man. I'm here. We good.
Matrix him. Matrix that boy right now.
Good. No, I can't matrix him off that, Big G.
He's in. I can't wait. Claude, you better not slip because you're going in.
He entitled. A super chat, damn near. enable you to say whatever you want.
Listen, he ain't in the Matrix. He like in the driveway going to the Matrix house. You know what I mean?
Man, he's
okay.
Man,
I got to piggyback off something B Dirt said real quick. Then we're gonna get back to the question board. B Dirt said a Bengal legend. Well, we had a Steeler legend show up to camp this week. That would be how you say his name, Big G?
Come on now.
How I say it or how you really say it?
Just stick with Troy.
Palamulis. Troy Palamulis. Palamulis, man, my favorite.
Was that day one of camp talking to Meek on the sideline? And that's the thing about the Steeler greats, man. They always come back, man. I mean, like, once you're part of the Steeler family, you're part of the Steeler family. And it's just like, I think that's just a good thing to keep the culture sustained, which the Steelers have done for the better part of 50-some years.
You know why I think he's back, Tate, really on the for real? I mean, I know they all come back, but I think Troy's on a mission with Minka because I think Minka's going to be playing some of the same positions that Troy played in that famous Blitzburg defense. And they're going to have him closer, hanging around the line of scrimmage. And he's going to have to do some exotic things to put himself in position to make big-time plays for the Steelers this year. So that's why I think Troy is giving him straight-up knowledge like, bro, this is what you got to do when this happens and that happens. Because I think we're going back to that Blitzburg, bro.
I mean, Troy is an all-time great for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But what kind of got me from Steelers training camp so far, Ryan Shazier, man. Every time I see that dude walking around doing his thing, that was a pretty scary moment in time. So I feel good for that young man.
You think you more connected to it because it happened against the Bengals and the Bengals?
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of bad blood. I mean, that wasn't a bad blood hit, but a lot of bad blood stuff, man, between the Bengals and the Steelers for sure. Yeah,
but when that happened, the only thing people cared about was his well-being.
Absolutely. True. Absolutely. Big facts.
B Dirt. Jamar Chase holding out. What's going on with that?
So if you do check out the show Running Through the Jungle Wednesday nights at 8:05 live on YouTube, or listen to it anywhere you get your podcast, you would know about 5 weeks ago, I think it was, whenever Justin Jefferson signed his contract, I said he's going to want $1 more million. Period, point blank. And he's making his point right now that he's going to get $36 million a year. That's it. There's no animosity. Everybody still feels like the deal's going to get done on both sides. He's only, it's only after 3 years, so they still have control. Really, in truthfulness, they have control for 4 more years if they so choose to. But it won't get to that if we don't get it done with this hold in. It's not a hold out; it's a hold in. He's there, but he's just not doing the majority of the practicing. So if it doesn't get done, then. It'll get done this offseason, but it's going to get done. Is Chase worth JJ money? Gene Smith in one word? Yes.
Well, that's what I was going to say. How come he needs more? I mean, because his numbers aren't better. I think he's just as good. His numbers aren't better though.
How do I it may be a little bit petty. I'll say that, but because of the relationship with Justin and Jamar, and they've always been competitive about that stuff, that's nothing but a pissing contest. That's all it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, I would say this. I think, honestly, he's doing himself a disservice because if he goes out this year and gets over 1,500 yards in the market next year, somebody gets 38 or 40, he's going to be in that ballpark too. So he may end up costing himself a few months. As a Bengals fan, if they want to extend him now, and if he'll sign an extra 4 years after his 4, we get him for 8 total. Yeah, give him $35 million because the last 3 or 4 years of that contract, he's gonna be a bargain.
I think at some point the markets will have to go down. They can't keep paying receivers this exorbitant amount of money.
TV contract keep going on, bro. TV contracts keep going up. They're gonna get that bread. You gotta pay the guys to make people watch the TV. So,
that's a good teaser for one of the overtime topics.
But Jamar Chase, bro, Jamar Chase, man, is gonna get that bread, bro. If he gets 1,500 or 1,600 plus, and they make a deep playoff run, they're gonna be talking about numero uno wide receiver in the NFL. That's the talk. He's gonna be ranked. They're gonna say he's the best receiver in the league.
So side note,
gotta be that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
Tua got paid.
Ridiculous. That's when you're talking about the money need to go down. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Well, he's not the highest paid quarterback.
Tua ain't did nothing, and he's the highest paid player in Miami Dolphins history.
That's kind of what I'm alluding to. I guess we get into it on the overtime about the markets just go up and players getting money just because they next up, not because they the best, because they next up. But that's another topic for the next show. Yeah. But Lamar Jackson missed the first 2 days of camp with an illness. So has Russell Wilson, and Justin Fields is in there taking advantage of it, man. It says Fields continues to shine and has looked good doing it. So what do you think about that, Big G?
Justin, I got feet on the ground over there in Latrobe. One of my co-workers is there, man. I didn't get an opportunity to take off and go, but he went. He goes every year for the first 7 to 10 days. And I've talked to him probably 7 times in the last 48 hours. And everything he's telling me, he was like, gee, Justin Fields is way better than what I thought he was. And because, he was a skeptic. He was like, man, I don't know if he's going to be a fit. I don't know this and that. And, man, Justin is accurate. Justin has been throwing deep balls like there ain't no tomorrow. He's able to get away and escape out of certain plays, certain sets. And they're looking around like, man, did we get a diamond in the rough for real? Because Justin ain't no joke, bro. He has made some of those wide receivers look good.
I heard the first day one wide receiver let him down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that he missed the not overthrows, but short-armed it.
Yeah.
But the guys on Steelers day, the Steelers coverage of pre-training camp and post-training camp daily.
Mm-hmm.
After yesterday or today, but the morning guys yesterday were saying if Justin Fields, because they're talking about the Olympics, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said if there was an event just for quarterbacks in the Olympic, Justin Fields would probably win gold because everything he can do.
Yeah. With
the speed, the arm strength, the scrambling ability, just everything he can do. They say he probably would win quarterback gold in an Olympic event.
Yeah, he's a better athlete than Lamar Jackson.
That you heard that earlier too, right? That was a take. That was Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, he's a better.
He played for the Eagles.
Yeah, but he's still in Thunder because Tate, we've been on this boy since he was in the Columbus. We know what he's talking about when he was in Columbus, man. He's a better athlete than Lamar Jackson. And now he might not take Rusty out.
Low key.
He might not
low
take
key. I heard Ohio State fans when he picked Georgia over Ohio State fans were talking about him then.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
And then he transferred after 1 year.
Yeah, but he might not listen. He might not beat Rusty out. I mean, that's fair because Rusty is, according to Coach Tomlin, Rusty's still QB1. But what I'm telling you, he's mashing the gas. And week 1, he's going to play. They're going to have packages out there for him to play. He's going to play, man.
I think it's going to be ridiculous what he does in preseason games.
Yeah, he's going to kill. Well, he might not even play that much in the preseason. He doesn't have nothing to prove like that. He ain't got nothing to prove. Not like that. He's got,
But I think the reps will be good for him, though. Game reps will be good for him in the offense.
Yeah. Tomlin's thing is to make his confidence grow week to week to week. So by the time we get to like the middle of the season, we got this weapon that's just like Slash 2.0, and the NFL don't know what to do with him because he's got super confidence. That's the only thing Justin needs coming to Pittsburgh is just to get his confidence back because he played for such a trash team in the Chicago Bears forever.
One more Steeler thing to you, Big G. What's up with your boy GP and Coach Z getting into it?
He let him know what time it is, and I'm glad he did do it. Listen, bro, I don't care how much of an athlete you are. If you don't have the ability to be coached, then this ain't for you, right? Now, you cannot be in a situation where you think and feel that the coach doesn't have the power to correct you in drills and the way you run routes and improve what you've been doing, right? And our wide receiver coach ain't no punk. I saw some of the drills he was doing, like with the chairs and stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah, that's a coach right there. So GP need to just suck it up, get in line, and prove that he WR1. But which I don't think he has an issue with it. But you got to be able to be coached, and maybe that's him working some of that prima donna thinking and thoughts out of it. Because sometimes when you're super talented, man, you just feel like, man, you know, I don't know. You're gonna have to work every day. The Steelers is all in for the chip, bro. They all in. They ain't messing around. This is a playoff run team. So you better be out there and do what you got to do from play one, snap one, week one. If not, you're going to get the business. That's a point of accountability. And that's what you should get if you're a lead or a star player for the Steelers.
And I really, you know, you got a new regime here on the offensive side, and they've had to see the same stuff that, you know, we've seen over the past year or so with questionable antics, questionable, you know, on the field engagement and certain plays and stuff like that. So they're just trying to nip it in the bud right off rip. That's all they're trying to do.
Facts. Total facts, B-Dirt. Total facts.
Agreed. Last thing before we go to break. B-Dirt. Well, let me say real quick.
Are we going to do any Brown stuff, by the way?
Nick Chubb is looking really good. That's coming out of camp. He's running nice sprints and stuff like that. We got a super chat from Jay's Upper Teeth. We're going to get to it. I want to just say Nick Chubb is doing better. Don't know if he'll be back for week one. And Kevin Stefanski is calling plays.
Facts.
Not Ken Dorsey, the new offensive coordinator that got fired in Buffalo last year.
Facts. Facts. Stefanski can't afford to be no 2-5.
Man, you keep saying that, Big G. The guy that won Coach of the Year 2 times in the last 2 years. 3 years.
He can't afford no 2-5.
Yeah, and shouldn't have won it last year, but
yeah,
keep
he
that
shouldn't have. Houston's coach should have won it.
I don't disagree. He won it. But B-Dirt, Joe Burrow said this is the best receiving core he's had since he's been in Cincinnati.
Yeah, Yoshi was the answer to Big G's question before we got started with who's impressed you so far in the first day or two of training camp. Andre Yoshivash, who came out of Princeton, came back.
Hey, wait. Let B-Dirt, let Big G tell us that name.
I'm not saying that name. Go ahead, B-Dirt. Go ahead. He's trying to set me up for failure. No way. Go ahead, B-Dirt. No
just
way.
Say Yoshi.
Oh,
Yoshi.
Hey, Big G, find me because Gene said I'm breaking up. It might be my Wi-Fi being spotty again.
It's big trash right now. It is.
Y'all didn't hear me break up though, or you did?
Yeah. We see
a little bit, but not.
It's chopped up. It's big trash right now. We'll work it out. Hey, so listen.
Go ahead. Well, let B-Dirt finish.
Okay.
Yeah, Jermaine Burton. He's never had a tight end that was a good pass catcher. Mike Gesicki looks great, and all the reports. Yeah, all the reports is he's going to get a lot of slot play.
Yep.
Andre Yoshivas actually almost has the exact same height and weight as Tyler Boyd, but he looks like an Adonis comparatively speaking. So that, you know, he's going to be inside out, and there's more availability to move people around with Jamar Chase and these young guys now are getting reps from Chase sitting in. So is it the end of the world? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Because
you ain't saying nothing about Charlie Jones.
Charlie Jones, he did come in about 187. So he gained about 10 pounds, 15 pounds from last year. So that's good. He needed to put on some weight. He still has his quickness, but to be, I mean, it's a embarrassment of riches because he's going to fight for playing time because of Jermaine Burton and Andre Yoshivas. He'll be our punt returner, I think, though.
Okay, Big G.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read Jay's Upper Teeth super chat. We appreciate you, Jay's Upper Teeth, man. You always rock with us. We appreciate it. But
Facts,
the $5 super chat, yeah, go ahead, Big G, read it off.
For the 5 banks, man, we appreciate you, bro. He said Lamar Jackson will not make it a full season at the weight he is. Too thin. Agreed. Big facts.
He dropped to 205.
Yeah.
And Burrow's up to 220. Go figure.
Big facts. Both big facts. I agree that Lamar's going to have to hand the ball off a lot to Derrick Henry, and which is saying a lot because Derrick Henry is nice. But running around and scrambling, trying to make super athletic plays, nah, not this year, bro. Not this year. Not that way.
We about to take another quick break, our second break of the show, our final break. Then we're going to get into the second half of the show, which is our list of top 10 list of running backs and inside linebackers. And we'll talk more in general, more about the ones in the AFC North that are listed. So if you're watching on YouTube, you know we're not going anywhere. If you're listening on the audio platform, listen to the podcast on audio, wherever you listen to it at. We have to hear a few words from our partners, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Homies Friday Night Podcast. This is a Freaky Friday, Big G.
Always is.
Freaky, baby.
Always
is, always shall be. Hey, Tate, before we get to the list, can I tell the live chat people it's a Steelers something? Can I tell them some stuff that I know, that I heard from my feet on the ground over there? Hey, man, little quick things. The tight end room is outstanding for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Freiermuth is in the best shape of his life. Washington is to put on muscle weight. He's cut, he's defined, and he's healthy. I know it to be facts. He's over there killing people. Jaylen Warren is him. Jaylen Warren is, Jaylen and Najee gonna fight for reps. He's him. He knocking cats out. He knocking dudes. He killing dudes and drills, standing up over the top of them. He's over there acting a donkey, man. Jackson.
Why you ain't put Warren on your top 10?
Because he ain't top 10 running back. He gonna.
Okay.
I don't know. I got another guy in my top 10.
Okay.
Jackson, the cornerback that we got from the Carolina Panthers.
Dante.
Oh, he's him too. He's him.
I heard he had a good first 2 days.
Correct. He's him too. He gonna start opposite JPJ. He's him. Beanie Bishop is a dog. I'm telling you right now, he's a freaking dog. At 5'9", 5'10", I don't care how tall he is, he's a dog. And he's handling his business in that slot. And Corey Trice is healthy. We talked about Justin. I told you already, Justin's going to have big plays already set up for him. But Troy Fautanu is starting right tackle, dog. And it ain't even a question. Jones has already been flipped to the left. Fautanu's going to start right. The only question now is Zach going to take over her big spot at the center? But it's a lock for Fautanu with the right and Jones at the left. So now what? Now what? Yeah. AFC North, we bringing it.
Question for you, Big G. If Fautanu and Zach Frazier take the starting positions coming out of camp, do the Steelers trade Herbig and Jones? Not Jones. Moore. Dan Moore.
Moore would be a possibility to trade. I would say more. More definitely a possibility. I can see him get moved because teams gonna need a right tackle. You know, coming out of camp, teams will see that they need a position player. So I can see more getting traded. Makes sense?
Makes sense. After said GP looked good for no pass. AFL 37. Yeah. He said you pay it well. And check out overtime. Check out overtime AFL because we really gonna get into this.
He made this comment earlier, and I told him to check out overtime and told him what we were going to be talking about.
Okay.
In overtime, we will be talking about how to best spend your budget in the NFL salary cap.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he was alluding to there.
So we're going to look at the list. First list we're going to look at. Obviously, the top 10 inside linebackers. According to our friends over at PFF, I might get a disclaimer. PFF list.
Trash.
Okay, let's look at it because let me go over each of our lists.
Yeah.
So
I don't agree with it, but that's just me.
Oh, okay. Well, who don't you agree with? Who's in the top 10 that you don't think should be there?
For the running backs or the linebackers?
Well, the running backs is on the first side. Go with the running backs first.
Aaron Jones should be a top 10 running back. And if Jonathan Taylor is there, he's barely holding on.
Wow.
He's at 800. He's at 800 something yards one season, 400 something yards the other season. So what? So what? He had 1,800 yards. So what?
You know what he can do. I think you'll see me and B Dirk disagree with you with that one.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Most definitely. I mean, I think he's young enough. He's going to have a bounce back season. I mean, there was also part of the reason why he was missing wasn't necessarily the injuries last year. It was with the dispute of the contract. You know what I mean? So I think that was a part of it too.
After you are absolutely correct with your comment. She said PFF stands for a lot of things, and most of them aren't fit for polite company. She's absolutely correct.
Yeah, I don't disagree with her. This fine. I think B Dirt be more supportive of it. It's a Chris Collins thing. Chris Collinsworth.
No. Chris Collinsworth, great Bengal career, annoying after he left the football field.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so pretty much every venture.
Yep.
PFF included.
So you say Aaron Jones out of there now. I remember your list, you had Travis Etienne in there.
Yep.
Anybody else come off this list?
I took Nick Chubb off of it because I got to see it again.
See, I left Chubb on it because I know what he is. Yeah, I left Chubb in.
I struggled with that one too. I struggled with it because, I mean, I wouldn't be upset with anybody putting him from 3 to 15 because you don't know what he's going to do coming back.
And on the linebacker side, Tate, JOK ain't a top 10 inside linebacker. Get him off that list too. That's big trash. He ain't on the top 10 inside linebacker. Stop it.
I also don't have him.
I don't have him.
Get him out of there. That's big trash. He don't belong on that list.
Okay, so they got Fred Warner number 1. I think we all had a different number 1.
Facts.
I think they got Patrick Queen pretty low.
And part of this is going into 2024, right?
Yes, correct.
So
it depends how you look at it. I think you exercises like that.
I looked at it for the 2024 season.
Yeah, I go overall body of work, what I think, not projecting what I think, seeing what I saw, and then a little bit of what I think is going to come. Yeah. So, I can tell most lists you do be dirt exercise like this, you do go projecting out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like, especially when we're in training camp right now. To me, the whole lens is about this year. Like, if it was a week after the season was over, we could talk about who had the best season. Sure,
big facts. I
don't care about 2023 no more.
It don't matter. Yeah, that's facts. I agree.
Go ahead, B Dirt. Look at your list, man.
Yeah, I got Travis Etienne at 10. I got Derrick Henry falling to number 9.
I think that's low for Derrick Henry.
Me too.
I think a lot of people are going to think that. It's probably one of my hotter takes, but I got two reasonings. One, age eventually catches every running back is number one. Number two, Derrick Henry only averages 58 yards against the AFC North, and now he's going to see us 6 times.
Good
Big
stat.
facts.
Good stat.
Big
Good stat.
facts. Yeah.
Kenneth Walker III, I think, is going to take a jump back in Seattle, coming back off of injury last year.
I don't agree with it, B-Dirt. I don't agree with
his
him.
way in.
I do. I agree with B-Dirt.
So he was working his way in. I think they'll lean a little heavier on him this season. So I like him jumping up. I think Jahmyr Gibbs takes the next step in Detroit. I got him at number 7.
Yeah.
I like him. And these next 3 guys, honestly, are all 3 pass receiving and running the ball. Bijan Robinson, I got at 6. Now, I could make an argument from 2 to 7 for Bijan Robinson in my mind.
Wow.
I put him at 6. I think his upside is right there with the best in the league. So I need to see a little bit more first. I need to see a little bit more, and I don't know what to expect with the new staff and the new toys. Are they going to pass it more? I don't know exactly what's going to happen there. So I need to see a little bit more. 5, and this is probably another one of my hot takes here, Alvin Kamara. 6 out of 7 past 7 years, he's been a top 10 running back. I don't know how you can't put him in the middle of that pack.
I didn't have him in there though, but I didn't have him. Go ahead.
I didn't have him either. I think he fell off a little bit, but I can't disagree with what.
But he was a top 10 running back last year.
Facts. That's facts.
So I put him in there. I think him getting a little bit of mixed duty spelled a little bit, I think it's going to help him actually. And he's still going to. I mean, he had more targets than almost any running back in the league last year. So I like him. Saquon Barkley. I struggled with this one too. Where to put him? I put him at 4. Here's what everybody knows: he's a dog. And I started talking about his health when he got signed by the Eagles. I was like, I don't know, he's always unhealthy and all this other stuff. And I was like, you know what? I wonder how many times he didn't play for the Giants when he was hurt, not injured, because he was playing for the Giants and they weren't playing.
Trash.
So I
think
you might see him play 14 to 16 games this year, and that would be a huge change for him. Breece Hall, another guy catching the ball out of the backfield and running the ball. I think he's a top 3 all day. I struggled. I think I originally had him at 2 and I had Jonathan Taylor at 3. I expect Jonathan Taylor to have a big bounce back this year, and I expect them to lean heavily on him. Number 1 with a bullet, Christian McCaffrey.
Facts. I think we all agree with Christian McCaffrey.
It's hard to make an argument against him with him staying healthy now. Like,
yep,
he is a Swiss Army knife there.
Yeah.
So real quick, faster, be there in your linebackers. I didn't really know much about E. Jones.
Ernest Jones, young man out of Rams, I really like a lot. I think he really solidified their defense. Quincy Williams, I think you got to have at least one of the Jets linebackers. I took him just because I think his upside's a little higher going into this year. TJ Edwards out of Chicago kind of proved it to me. I didn't think he was going to be as good as he has been.
On my list, I got both the other linebackers in New York and Chicago on my list.
Fair. At 7, I got Bobby Orike out of the Giants. Orike really solidified their defense and was on the field too much. Matt Milano, I think, is a dog and an extension of the coach on the field. I really like him. Again, I had Patrick Queen up a little bit. Again, I struggle with him. This is kind of my hot take pick going into number 4 at Frankie Louvu for the Commanders. I think I really like his upside. I had a really good year last year and it kind of overlooked. And I think he's going to have a really great year this year. I expect him to be a lot better this year. Fred Warner, got to be in your top 3 or 4 in my mind. He's a Mount Rushmore. Here's another one. Demario Davis Davis out of New Orleans, the Saints. He's a dog. I really like him. And then Roro at number 1. I expect him to be even better without, get more responsibility and more tackles without Patrick Queen out there.
Big fine.
Big fine. All right.
3 in a row.
I went as fast as I could do it.
I said, Big G, you want to go or you want me to go?
It don't matter. Do what you do. I go fast. Go ahead, put mine up. Go ahead.
Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah. All right. Number 1, Christian McCaffrey, without said, with the running back. Saquon Barkley is the biggest dog running back in the league. I think, B-Dirt, you were spot on with your take. Bijan Robinson, hey, man, that dude is a dog. He's a dog, and I think his offense, he's going to be killing them. Derrick Henry, hey, I understand he only averages less than 60 yards per carry in the AFC North, but, man, that's a grown man coming downhill, bro. That's a little different story. Breece Hall, dog. Gibbs, dog. Chubb dropped to 7. And I got to see, because Chubb might be on his way out of there, bro, out of the top 10. I got to see him come back from an injury. He's had a devastating injury on his left knee and his right knee, so we're going to see. ETN, probably the best runner catcher out of the backfield on this list outside of Christian McCaffrey, in my opinion. Najee Harris, top 10 with a bullet at number 9. Could be moving up contract year. We're going to see what's going on over in Pittsburgh. Josh Jacobs, with the new setting, he's been playing with the trash Raiders for the past few years. Now he's in Green Bay with a serviceable offensive line. Look out now. Josh Jacobs is going to cause some problems. With the linebackers, Roquan Smith from Baltimore, he's the true dog, alpha dog for the Baltimore Ravens. Warner, San Francisco 49ers, same difference with the 49ers, dog. Patrick Queen, the dog in Pittsburgh. So he's up in that top 3 echelon with linebackers. Matter of fact, I think once you get to 3, you start dropping off a little bit. Not saying that these guys aren't dogs, but you start dropping off a little bit. 1, 2, 3 is certified. TJ Edwards from Chicago, I had him higher than UB Dirt. I think he's an outstanding middle linebacker. Davis, of course, for the New Orleans Saints, dog. Bobby Wagner with the Washington Commanders. Hey, he might be a little long in the tooth, but the dude can play. CJ Mosley is the leader of the New York Football Jets team at middle linebacker, dog. T. Dotson for Seattle, youngster, up and coming. I think he's got that dog in him, and he could possibly jump up to number 5 or number 6. Milano for the Buffalo Bills, absolutely. And my youngest pup on the list, I got to put on there, Jack Campbell out of the Detroit Lions. I think that kid is a certified, bona fide dog, and he's going to show everybody this year in the NFL that what a middle linebacker looks like. And I wish we'd have got him in the Steelers, but I don't feel so bad now because we got Peyton Wilson.
Okay, it's a good list, Big G.
Yeah.
I guess the only question the only one I wasn't familiar with is the dude for Seattle, Dotson. I ain't really hip to him.
Yeah.
All your running backs are solid. Only one I probably don't have is Travis Etienne, but you and B Dirt both had him.
Yeah, Etienne a dog. Yeah.
You know, so okay, no, good list. So I'm gonna go to my list now. And my list with the running back, I'm gonna go from the bottom up, right? We're gonna get up to one. We all know what the top 2 or 3 are. So Kenneth Walker, I got at 10. I think he proved himself at Michigan State when the Seattle has that mentality. They got a new coach now, but I think McDonald's coming from Baltimore, Mike McDonald in Michigan. I think he's going to run the ball. So I think both those running backs will get a lot of work. Kenneth Walker, the third, and Zach Charbonnet. I got Gibbs at 9, and that's only because he's sharing the ball with. He was sharing the ball all last year with, was it Singletary for Detroit?
Yeah.
So I think with more carries, he would have been
Montgomery.
higher. Yeah, Montgomery was of the Bears, not Singletary. Yeah, Montgomery. Yeah, so I like him a lot. Bijan Robinson, I like him a lot. Arthur Smith didn't use him enough last year. I think Arthur Smith will use both running backs this year, and that's what we expect in Pittsburgh because we did it toward the tail end of last year. So
I can't believe you got him behind this next one. Oof.
Najee Harris.
Najee?
In front of Bijan Robinson? Yeah, I got a problem with that. I got a problem.
Not 8,000-yard seasons with a bad quarterback and a bad offensive line. Bijan Robinson was really good last year, his rookie year, but he got to do it again. So that's why he's behind Najee. Josh Jacob coming off 2 years ago, leading the league in rushing. The Raiders were bad last year. I think in Green Bay with Aaron Jones going, him and A.J. Dillon just going to bludgeon folks up there in that cold. Bludgeon.
Yeah.
I got Nick Chubb high, but I got a lot of respect for what Nick Chubb done already, the work he done. So I might have been short-sighted with that, give him too much credit, and maybe he should be around 7 or 8, but Chubb.
He's a specimen, though. He could, if there's somebody that's going to come back from a second catastrophic knee injury and be a top 5 running back, it'll be him.
That's big facts.
He got Frank Gorish in him.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
Jonathan Taylor. The only thing keeping him from being higher is not playing enough games and being injured and holding out. Everything B. Dirt said. Dude is a monster.
Facts.
A monster. I would probably have him over Derrick Henry. So I seen Derrick Henry do it to Jacksonville last year and send Pittsburgh to the playoffs. So, running backs get old fast, but last time I seen that dude, he put up about $140. So, Derrick Henry against Jacksonville, the last game.
Oh, yeah, he a dog. He different, bro. He different.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So my number 2, kind of like yours, Big G, I think Saquon Barkley. I think Saquon Barkley is the only person on this list that can rival Christian McCaffrey for the number 1 running back spot.
Agreed.
If he's in the right offense. He had no help with the Giants, never. Maybe when Odell was there his rookie year. But after that, never.
Him and Jalen gonna be killing that zone read. They're gonna be killing that zone read, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. And he got was it Devontae Smith? Devontae Smith and AJ Brown outside, and the tight end, his name, they got an offense, man. He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. And he got, like you said, he gonna play 4 to 15 games.
Yeah.
Jumping over on defense, I like Demario Davis for the Saints, but like B. Dirt said about Derrick Henry, he getting a little old.
Yeah.
So maybe linebackers don't age as fast as I do, but I like him a lot. Jack Campbell's up and coming. Different one I have than y'all have. That's why he's pictured is Quay Walker at number 8, Green Bay Packers.
I started to put him on tape, but I left him off, man. He just got to show me just a little bit more. But he's a dog. I like him.
Yeah. I mean, he's like 6'5", range, long, fast.
Yeah.
To rush the quarterback.
Yep.
Y'all had from the Jets. Well, B. Dirt had Quincy Williams, and I got C.J. Mosley from the Jets.
Yeah.
I think Mosley still got it in him what he had in Baltimore. I think he could be really good. I think he is really good. And for the Bears, B. Dirt had T.J. Edwards. I got Terrell Edmonds' brother. They paid a lot of money to him and let Roquan Smith go. I think he's in the center of that defense. He's like 6'5" himself, long in the middle, just stopping stuff, deflecting passes, stopping the run. Really like him a lot. Matt Milano is based off everything he does in Buffalo. Didn't they let somebody go, another linebacker go a year or two ago because Milano? Can't remember who it was.
Edmonds was in Buffalo.
Yeah. I just was talking about him. Yeah, they let Edmonds go. yeah. So they could pay Milano, kind of like Baltimore paid number 1 and not number 3. So at number 4, because he's a machine, I don't care how old he is, he's been doing it for like 11, 12 years now at a high clip. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer right now. He went from Seattle to the Rams, won the Super Bowl with the Rams, right?
Yep, facts.
And last year played somewhere because I wanted him to come to Pittsburgh, and he didn't.
He played in Seattle, but he was back in Seattle for a hot
second. In Seattle, you're right. So we're talking about Bobby Wagner now with the Washington Commanders. Like I said, inside linebacker machine. Number 3, I got Patrick Queen. Pittsburgh Steelers. He was kind of the Batman to Roquan Smith. Robin to Roquan Smith's Batman. Now he has his own team, his own middle. I think he'll be Batman for the Pittsburgh Steelers middle inside linebacker room. I got Fred Warner, number 2. He's all over the place, intercepts the ball, plays the pass coverage, stops the run. And I really like him a lot. And PFF has him number 1 and Roquan Smith number 2. But I got Roquan Smith number 2 because he's just I feel like a little more of a bully. That's a good way to use an analogy. He's more of a bully in the middle. You know what I mean?
He the closest thing to Ray Lewis. He the closest thing to Ray Lewis.
I agree, Big G. I certainly agree.
Yeah.
Certainly agree. But fellas, man. So real quick, we got about 3 or 4 minutes. Best running back in the AFC North right now.
Najee.
B-Dirt.
Nick Chubb.
Right now implies today. Nick Chubb's not ready yet, so I'm gonna go with Najee too.
Yeah,
and I think Najee gonna show it this year. I'm sure he's in Arthur Smith's offense. Derrick Henry had his best years in Arthur Smith's offense. Derrick Henry is Alabama back. Najee's Alabama back. I'm sure they talk. He probably done told Najee, Derrick Henry probably done told Najee some stuff about, even though they're on different teams in the same division.
In the same division, I wouldn't talk to nobody.
We
ain't friends like that.
It's war in the AFC North, bro.
Nope.
Yeah.
It might be something to it. But was Najee's Arthur Smith was signed before Derrick Henry was signed to Baltimore though. I'm sure they got some communication in.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 running backs have ran for over 1,000 yards over the age of 30. And none of them had as many carries as Derrick Henry's got on a time.
So what? Do I hear a corner time?
If you sweeten that pot a little bit, I don't think he gets over 12.
Uh-oh.
Man, 12 is a lot, B-Dirt.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's 75 it was 70 yards a game.
Uh-oh.
I give you 11.
1150.
1150 for who? Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
Tate 1150.
I'm really trying to instigate. Why don't you take it? I really don't see the 11. I really want the 1,000.
I can see him getting just at 1,000, but I don't see him getting 1,200.
Yeah, they'll force the ball to him to give him the G.
Well, if you say 11,
but he also get hurt. He also there's a lot of things.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I say 1,100.
Latrell being ran off and tired.
Don't let the 50 yards stop a good.
Bet it, Tate.
I agree with you. You should take 1150.
No,
you're 100 yards off from what I said, not 50.
What are you talking about? It started at 1,000. You talking about only 19 running backs over the age of 30.
Is what I would bet.
Okay, well, yeah, we don't see all down there. 1,200 is a lot. Some of the best running backs get 1,200.
I would go to 1150.
11. Take that. That's a good bet.
No. I know it ain't.
Take it, G.
I ain't taking it.
Okay.
I go 1125.
Take the bet. 25 yards. Take the bet. Take that bet. Bet that corner time. Bet it. Come on, B-Dirt. It's 25 yards.
We there's no need to talk about best inside linebacker in the AFC North. We know who that is.
Roquan, without a doubt.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I can't give it. Logan Wilson is a decent linebacker for us, but I can't give anybody on a team that's 31st in rush defense a top 10 nothing in the middle of that field.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something, Tate B-Dirt. Peyton Wilson is coming fast, bro. That boy is a dog. Peyton Wilson is a dog. He's a rookie, but he's a dog, man. He's a dog. Peyton Wilson ain't gonna stay on the bench. I'm telling you right now, he's in there. He's too fast. He's too big and strong. Too fast. You get Roberts is gonna be on the bench. Roberts gonna be on the bench.
I don't know. He got a lot of that stuff. We just Roquan got a lot of that bully, but I think Peyton Wilson definitely gonna play a lot, and
Kevin
he could be.
Brockenborough said Warren is the next McCaffrey.
He might.
Oh, that's
hey,
a lot. I see more.
Hey,
what's the guy that played for the Chargers?
Austin
Eckler.
Eckler.
I see more Eckler. I see more Eckler than McCaffrey.
But hey,
That's
I ask this question, Tate. Who got the best running back room in the AFC North?
it's gotta be Pittsburgh. I mean, they was in Warren.
Who got the best running back room in the NFL?
I'd probably go Detroit the way they looked last year.
I'm saying
Pittsburgh. I know you are. I put your bias in it though.
That ain't no
hey
bias.
Man, we about to get out of here, man. We about to get on over to overtime. Great show. Got to talk about a lot of just different things going on in different camps around the North. A little bit of Brown stuff. B Dirt got to hit on the Bengals. Some of their stuff going on this week. Big G, myself, I hit on the Steelers. Page not here for his Ravens, so who's caring? Lamar Jackson was sick anyway. But Roquan Smith was number one running back, so he did get that.
Linebacker, too.
Yeah, I meant linebacker. Roquan Smith was number one linebacker.
I tell you what, I'd give him the ball in a short yardage situation, though. I would.
Roquan Smith?
Yeah, sure.
I would too.
Third and goal to one. Give it to Roro.
I would too. Yeah, I sure would.
I can see that.
Yeah, I have to tell everybody, get them rhythms up.
Yeah, Big G. We never got. It's a Friday night. People probably watching the Olympics. We never got over
that light.
We never got over 60. But we got almost 40 thumbs up though. That's a good ratio.
Yeah,
it's the best ratio we ever had.
Skip that next button and hit that share button right beside of it. Whoop.
And thanks for the super chat. We're about to get out of here. Go right to overtime. B Dirt is running that show tonight. So, B Dirt, you gotta go take a potty break, a little boys break.
Every day.
All right, well, go ahead, get out of here, man. We're gonna go ahead and hit the outro for the homies, and when you come back, we'll be waiting on you in overtime. So, thanks everybody for watching, and come on right on over overtime. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Peace.